For the structure of today, after May opens us, we will share. There's basically 3 parts to it today, which is the first one that we'll be sharing about the this Mondays for Gaza campaign, where it comes from, and who are we initiating it, Satyam and the Combatants for Peace. And we'll share from our side. And the second part is that we invite you to share with each other. Why are you here? In what way are you participating today? And why? What does it mean for you? And to presence and listen to each other, to this community that's going on this journey together. And some of you have been on this journey for many weeks, and some are new. And to get to know each other and feel each other in this, welcome each other. And the third part will be for those who feel a calling to take it a bit further and organize something, or just organize something, whatever that might be, in your community and people you're connected with, that is meaningful for you. And as part of that, we will hear a story of Linda, who's taken it into her own community in Augsburg, Germany, and hear from her what she's doing as an inspiration for all of us. And we'll have time to share with each other, what have you already been thinking of, or already organizing, or do you wish to, and what kind of support do you need for that, and to presence each other in that. So you can choose whether you want to join for that last part, or if you feel like you wanna drop out. So it's up to you, depending on what feels right and true to you. And we also just want to honor that some of you might be joining from the US, which is daytime, lunchtime for you. And you are welcome in this call, even if you just stay for a part of the time. So just that you know that we honor you have other commitments maybe. So you're here every Monday for as much time as you can free to be with us. Just acknowledging that. So let's take another breath and prepare yourself that you can maybe open the space of your heart. We are coming together for the care we might all feel, and the urgency maybe even, and the rage and the pain and the grief of what is currently happening in Gaza and also on the West Bank. And to choose not apathy, not silence, but to meet, to sit with, and to see what is our part in it and how we can take responsibility, and just really honoring that place in you, and acknowledging that place, that choice. And May has been on a full hunger strike today for 85 days. Just honoring that as well, that choice. And the power that's in that choice of choosing solidarity, choosing to sit with injustice in this commitment. And welcoming you to share with us, to open us.
Thank you, dear. Mm. It is such an honor to be on this journey with all of you, and such an honor to see the partnership and the power that we give to each other, and naming each other and standing up for each other and coming in togetherness of creating what we wish to happen. Having this commitment, personal commitment, and on the wider level of organizations and groups to witness it and to see it happen, to see us coming together whilst sending the message out to the world to come together is exactly the work. And it's such an honor and healing to be in it and to be part of this change making, to be part of this such partnership that is holding and that is committed and that is honoring each other and each other's space and power and intelligence and knowledge and wisdom. And since the Monday, it started something in me started to open up more on self care and allowing myself to also care for myself, acknowledging that more and more people are joining and more people are speaking and more people are fasting. And I see how it's affecting me into caring also for myself and into noticing my heart and noticing that, yeah, now my weight is 39 kilos of this morning and it is reaching to the limit of how much I can fast and how much I can hold into this and to see us coming together, to see us building up even stronger, to know that, yeah, me caring more for myself is also means so many people are holding and so many people are doing and so many people are talking and standing up and doing it and that we are together in it. So thank you. Beloved, I have burned every map that led away from you. Now I walk barefoot through the fire of this world with nothing but your name in my chest. You are the hunger in my fasting. You are the voice in my silence. You are the breath behind every scream rising from the rubble. You are the light that refuses to die in a land where even the sun is chilled. Break me open again until nothing is left but the prayers. Take my tears and make them rain over Gaza. Take my breath and place it in the lungs of a child who still dreams under the smoke. Take my voice and send it like a dove through the wire, through the checkpoints, through the forgetting. Beloved, this world is made with power, drunk on borders and war. They sell justice in barrels and call blood a strategy. But I am not theirs. I am yours. Let my hunger become a mirror. Let the emptiness in my belly reflect the vastness of your mercy. Let this ache be a rhythm only the brave can hear. I have no argument to offer, no politics, only this. I have seen a child on fire, and I have not turned away. So guide me not to safety, but to truth. Guide me to where the wound is. Guide me to where the prayer must rise, not as a poetry, but as a sword of light. Let Gaza live. Let them all live. Let the children sleep. Let the earth breathe. Let the mother breathe. Let justice pour like honey from a broken hive. I have fasted for 85 days, but I have loved you for centuries. Let that be enough to shake the sky, to shake the ground for naming you. I will read it in Arabic for the words to also be said, and I wish I could read Hebrew. يا محبوبا أحرقت كل خريطة كانت تبتعد عنك. أمشي الآن حافيا في نيران هذا العالم ولا شيء في صدري إلا اسمك. أنت الجوع في صيامي، أنت الصوت في صمتي، أنت النفس في صرخة الطفل الصاعد من تحت الركام، أنت النور الذي لا ينطفئ في أرض قصفت فيها حتى الشمس. اكسرني من جديد حتى لا يبقى مني إلا الدعاء. خذ دموعي وأنزلها مطرا فوق غزة. خذ أنفاسي وازرعها في رئتي طفل ما زال يحلم تحت الدخان. خذ صوتي واطلقه حمامة تمر فوق الأسلاك تعبر الحواجز وتخترق عالم النسيان. يا من لا يخذل من صدق. هذا العالم أعمى بالسلطة سكران بالحدود يتاجر بالعدالة في براميل ويسمي الدم استراتيجية. لكنني لست منهم، أنا لك. اجعل جوعي مرآة، واجعل خواء بطني اتساعا لرحمتك، واجعل هذا الألم إيقاعا لا يسمعه إلا من صدق. لا أملك جدالا ولا خطابا سياسيا، بل فقط هذا: رأيت طفلا يحترق ولم أدر وجهي، فخذ بيدي لا إلى الأمان بل إلى الحقيقة. خذني إلى موضع الجرح حيث ترتفع الصلاة، لا كقصيدة بل كسيف من نور. دع غزة تحيا، دع الأطفال ينامون، دع الأرض تتنفس، دع الأمهات ينامون، واجعل العدل ينسكب كالعسل من خلية مكسورة. صمت عن الطعام 85 يوما، لكنني أحببتك منذ قرون، فليكن ذلك كافيا لترتجف السماء. لأعلن صوتك لأعلن صوتك ليتحقق السلام. آمين. شكرا. مم.
Taking a moment to allow that to land in your heart, connect you to your own humanity, whoever touches you, the grief, the pain, the acknowledgement, who you are and who we are. Just taking maybe two breaths into that place and allowing it to crack open and widen. And I'm just want to acknowledge what I feel is the space of being touched, being moved, to feel with, to be a human being that's affected, and the power of the choice to be affected. And it's like the antidote to almost everything that's hurting and going wrong in this planet, is our ability to choose to be affected and feel again. And we truly believe that that's where change originates from. It doesn't come from hate, and comes from recognizing that we love fiercely and we care deeply and we are connected. And really, this is the core of this movement, what we're calling forth our hearts and our humanity, and to dare, and this is why we build this community, is to just create a space where we can acknowledge each other's pain and understand that we're in this together. And it's the systems that actually are systems of fear and trauma that create systems of power over, that are separating us. And it's not natural to us. It is understandable, and we can meet it with compassion, but also with a fierce knowing and a choice that something else is possible. We can choose love, we can choose care. And the invitation is to acknowledge in our own consciousness the places where we separate, where we make ourselves separate. And we call forth the very basic, fundamental, that every child knows, being born, is that You matter, and we all matter, and there's no difference between me and you. A child is a child, a woman is a woman, a man is a man, and as we acknowledge that sacredness of all of life, then we name each other, then we speak each other's names and say, also you deserve to have and live. And I will protect you with the privilege I have, because I need you to protect me tomorrow when the tide turns towards me and injustice will be in my door. And that's how we end the cycle. So that's the invitation to speak on the behalf of all of life and all justice, whoever it meets, and acknowledge our humanness, our ability for violence, and our choice to choose differently. Not to pretend we're better, not to try to save each other, make each other victims, but to know it's us, it's in us. You are a reflection of me. We all have it in us, the dark and the light, and to strengthen each other in choosing the light for all of us together, for a future that will look differently, not only in the land, not only in Gaza, not only in the West Bank, not only, but everywhere. And we acknowledge that what's happening in Gaza, it's a symptom of a system of disconnection, of oppression that's global, that affects all of us, and we're part of it, complicit. And we invite not to point fingers and to say, oh, these people, these poor people, and then decide who's the perpetrator and the victim. But no, we're all victims and we're all perpetrators. And we have a responsibility and we have a power. And this is why we started after the work we do in the land, combatants do in the land, and Satyam does in the land, of bringing people together, of seeing, sitting in the pain, acknowledging each other and understanding, learning about what separates us and joining forces in the land and seeing what's possible and showing the world it is possible, something else is possible. We understood that right now we needed to turn towards the global community. And that's when we started the campaign, The Hunger is Ours, when we went on a full hunger strike, May and me, which May is still continuing. And we set out to everyone around the world because we understand that in order to truly end it, we can only do it together. Everywhere, everyone. And the Mondays for Gaza is a continuation of that call, to call in from wherever you are in the world. And the invitation to not eat or modify your diet on Mondays is just to invite you to take a step and know you can do something right now wherever you are. And it's actually a choice for myself to choose to be in solidarity. It's a one option that we offer to say you can do something right now. You care, not eat, and see what that does to you and how it connects you to the. Not only we call for Gaza because of the urgency, but there's people all over the world in so many places. Millions of people are starving. What do we do about it? And first, we need to feel with. We need it to touch us, to break us, and then from that place, see what else. How do I show up? So that's the invitation that we. And maybe, and this is inclusive. Maybe your medical condition doesn't allow you to fast food for 24 hours, but maybe you fast something else that is a distraction for you, that keeps you from feeling whatever that is. So that's the invitation. We come together every Monday in community, and we sit with it, and we meet there, and then we see what do we do together. But that's already a huge step to come together, because community and feeling and acknowledging everyone's pain and everyone's dignity and right to live in abundance on this planet, that's where it starts. And then we see what we can do. And this community is also for you to share what you do and to get companionship and support each other. It's the intention is a really a decentralized, like after these calls, who can you reach out with? Who can you ally with? And for that to grow like mycelium. And this is just the hub where we meet and we conspire, and then we go out and we see what we do. And everything matters. Everything matters. It's all connected. So just honoring you and everything you're already connected with and you already do to change this planet, to create a world with more love and compassion. And we're just honored that you choose to be here and take the time and yeah. So so maybe we can start. I shared a little bit about our intention and what's the invitation, why we choose hunger as well. Not to punish, but actually to choose ourselves and our dignity and our humanity. And I want to just invite and honor um May and also Suli from the Combatants for Peace, because I just want to acknowledge that the combatants chose to do this campaign together. And I just really want to say thank you for joining and 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 s- and and bringing your community and your knowledge and your wisdom and your work the path you've walked is such an inspiration for people all over the world and gives hope and gives direction to what could be possible if we choose to open our heart a little more. And yeah, I just want to welcome you to also Suli, maybe to speak. And why are you here? Why did you choose to join? And what does it mean for you? Anything you want to share and add?
Thank you, David and Mai, and thank you, everybody. And it's really good to see many of you that I know personally here. So I really want to appreciate the leadership of Mai and David and Satyam team in this initiative. And the cooperation that's really needed. And this is really maybe one element that I think is really central for our work if we want to have impact. I mean, the word impact comes all the time, but I think part of the strategy is really to find common ground. And you know, David spoke about all of us globally, but I want to speak about also all of us in different groups um, in the land, outside of the land, to work together in different strategies. And one of them is doing to use our I'm ex-prisoner myself, so I done a lot of hunger strikes in my life, um, back in the days in jail time. So we used to call it, I'm translating from Arabic, um, the battle of the stomach, معركة الأمعاء الخاوية. Like, really, that's how we did it in jail. And not to speak a lot about my background, because a lot of people are actually I know personally and they know about combatants for peace. And for us, obviously, it's natural to partner in this campaign alongside other things that we are doing, and many of us are doing actually. Um, and like David and May mentioned, like the hunger strike is not to punish, is rather a choice. One is really to show that nonviolence works. And for me personally, like I would speak from a very personal experience, um, I was with 120 kids in jail when I was 15. I was jailed when I was 14 and a half. And then when I was 15, we did like 16 days of food hunger strike. Um, we drank a lot of water and salt. So it used to be called mayo melh in Arabic, salt and water. It's a very famous in our culture. And the purpose was to improve the daily life in jail. The last hunger strike was for 17 days with 4,000 prisoners, political prisoners. And this was coordinated across all jails in a very secretive way because there was no phone or any way to coordinate. And we always, and many other hunger strikes. So we use our bodies actually to protest the inhumane conditions in jail. And a lot of learning there. Um, among these like lessons, I would say the solidarity among the different factions in jail, different groups, and the community holding this, and a good leadership made it work. And the solidarity of the people outside of the walls of jail made the system rethink. So this is I personally how I learn firsthand to say in a practical experience that nonviolence can work. As someone, when I was 14, I thought violence is the way, to be honest, like what we call armed struggle. So for me, this is a very personal connection, and a lot of us, especially Palestinian, has this experience. Um, and of course, um, none of us has a magic like tool really to stop the war, to stop the starvation and the genocide, and to stop the violence in the land. But I think now more than ever in these dark times, this initiative, this campaign, and other initiatives that shows this togetherness that David spoke about, the togetherness and rehumanization and the non-violence is much more important than ever. And it has to be public and it has to really inspire many people. I believe it does inspire many people in the land as well, and outside of the land, because it's really easy to lose hope and to um, fall into the hatred and anger and the zero sum game, us and them. And there is a lot of that. As even while we're speaking, I'm getting in news because of the attack that happened today. I live in Ramallah usually, but today I came to Beit Jala before they blocked the roads. The roads are already blocked. It's nothing new. They just added from 1,000 something gates in the entrance of towns. They added another 250 today. Obviously, there is a call right now, even I just from settlers that are doing a lot of violence pre October 7. But since October 7 onward, the settler violence has increased really dramatically with the weapon, with taking land, taking resources, the water resources, the mountain, the nature, and attacking Palestinians. Um, and now they have a call actually to be out on the area C in the roads to demonstration, but it's not a normal like a non-violent demonstration. This will like no Palestinian will dare to drive close to them. Um, so as we can see, this month specifically, I would say with the UN, the impact of the UN meeting in 2 weeks, the recognition of the Palestinian state, and I want to mention also the flotilla, like 600 people are sailing towards Gaza, um, and so many other like things happening right now. I think there are a lot of there are a lot of conflicts now, a lot of forces coming out with different agendas, I would say. Um, so again, I think this is not really about us personally. Again, this message is really obviously there is a personal and collective work here that has to be done within the activist circles and the different groups, but also for the people that are really in need and starving to show our solidarity. Um, and this is the time. And like honesty, as the history teaching us, this is not exclusive against Palestinian in Gaza. It's repeating itself in Gaza and West Bank. The other time it will be against Israelis and so on. As we know from the past and the history, it was against the Jewish people, and it will be against this group and that group. And as long as we think I'm far away from this, this is out of my border, our border, I'm safe. I think this is the big lesson that we're learning. That, like somebody said, nobody free, nobody safe, until we really practice more just world and share the resources. because I really believe majority of the people, if maybe everybody, born to be good. Really, like you just born in a place in a system that doesn't recognize you, and there is resistance to that. So for me, this community here, everyone here, and the people that couldn't join as well, really gives me hope. It's really hard to sell hope nowadays. I'm known as like optimistic person. I would say I'm connected and grounded. That's where I am. Um, yeah, like at this moment, I personally would be celebrating like the full moon, like from yesterday. Everyone here in the land was actually watching the full moon, and looking at the sky and the moon and the energy of this land. It makes you feel like. Yeah, what's happening is not really, it's like, as Maya and David mentioned, is a symptom of a global sickness system that we need really to keep working, struggling. One, to really bring the truth, and that's always the truth, and the expose the reality to the world. And the other hand, we have to show what's possible out there. And the partnership that you can see now between May and David and between many of us here is a proof that there is a different way. And in Competence for Peace, like we're celebrating 20 years next year. And that shows like even people that myself and my other partners, like the co-founders of Combatants for Peace, that were part of the violence. And I'm really proud today that I just saw that our team has issued a statement um, putting our commitment publicly out there that we condemn any violence, no legitimacy of any violence, whether it's a group or an individual or a system or a governmental violence. And we are all in this together. And I hope this will help also humanize each other, because this is really the goal of everything. As long as we think we're the good ones, they are the bad ones, nothing is changing. So I think it's really important movement, and we learn from other conflicts. And one thing for example, even the hunger strike, we as Palestinian ex-prisoners, I would say in jail time, we learn it from the Irish prisoners in the 80s, and maybe some people from my generation and older remember like that hunger strike, that also women participated, some of them died at that hunger strike, and they succeed. um so yeah, so we keep learning from each other, and the solidarity element here is really important. I think I will stop here so not to take more time, but I'm really proud to be part of this, and yeah, happy to do, like we're doing also other things. Anyone like David and I mentioned, this is not owned by Combatants or Satyam. It's not for us personally. It's really everybody can do something in this ocean of war and despair and darkness, really to bring more light to the world and more, and to choose life. Basically, this is the invitation to choose life, and that's what we choose. We choose life, and everybody is choosing life is really welcome to be partner of us here, I think. Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Thank you, Suni.
Thank you, Suli. شكرا Suli, حبيبي. It's truly an honor to to continue to be in this together and to continue to see the partnership and the empowerment, as you continue to always say, that in partnership we are honored and named, and in partnership we are empowered to bring the true change. And this is exactly it. This is exactly it. The the learning with the combatants, the being in the joint for so many years and sitting at the pain and the grief, and sitting at exactly what you said, learning to acknowledge each other and learning to say the truth as it is in order to be free, and in order to show the world what we are preaching of this joint, of a freedom and togetherness, of community, of what do we mean when we call it. And I'm deeply, deeply grateful and deeply honored to you, the combatants, the American Friends of Combatants for Peace, the continuous work and effort you continue to truly bring in order to empower the voices. And this is exactly how our voices actually gets more and more empowered, us being in this deep, true partnership that honors deeply each other with acknowledging the suffering and the pain, exactly as you Suli say, and to see how do we come together even more in order to and to acknowledge and to support these people who are working on it, these organizations that are working doing exactly the work that needs to be done. So yeah, deeply grateful for your presence and the words having this shared, having us more and more coming into everybody into this partnership is exactly the sign that yes, we are going the right direction. We are going the right direction. And it's such a deep honor to be a witnesser and to learn through you, Suli, even before I became a peace activist. You were my leader in the violent, and then the moment I translated your nonviolence, I left the UN and everything and again followed you. And it's a sign to see that, yeah, true leaders create true leaders and women and men, and to name this also for our culture and to see the road that the combatants has allowed and opened for women leadership and women voice, especially the Palestinian, especially even more from the West Bank, especially even more joint from Muslims, from Christians, and naming all the decision making and all the partnership in accordance to that is exactly what it brings me to this partnership with the V to to creating the community space for all of the work that is being done. So thank you so much.
Yeah. And all of you who choose to not choose between,
Yes.
because this is what we need. We need the global community not to choose between us and hold
Yeah.
us fully responsible to our
Exactly.
actions, whoever it is, equally,
Yes.
so that we can end this cycle and take responsibility wherever we are in the complacency and in how we perpetuate and enable, and because we don't hold each other accountable to our true values. So thank you for choosing not between us, but all of us in the land. And I think this needs to expand over everyone in this earth and planet, every group, that we hold each other equally accountable and equally sacred. And I think that's the global work and the global liberation that we're part of. So, yeah, thank you, both of you, just honoring the leadership that brought us here. And before we go into hearing from each other, what makes you choose to be here today? In what way are you participating and why? What does it mean for you? I just want to call in Ben for a moment to just share with you guys also a quick overview of the ways that we want to invite you to participate in this movement. So just give a short overview, and maybe Ben or Malcha, you can paste in the link tree, and then welcoming you, Ben, just to give us a short overview for you to get a bit of orient yourself in the ways that we invite you to be part, if you want, beyond this Monday calls and beyond the fasting that you choose, which is already a lot and by itself. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Ben,
thank
are
you.
you here?
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, thank you. So I'm Ben from the Hunger's Hours and Mondays for Gaza campaign team. And we on the team worked the last week a lot on a link tree, which I just put into the chat here, where we tried to collect the ideas from the community and also work out more ideas and how far we can like work on this fast. What can we do with this fast? How can we communicate with this fast? And I want just to give a short overview about what is in the link tree. So what we put in there was basically we made in the first box basically is a slide where you can where you can click on and register into what you want to do, how you want to support, how can you imagine to interact, So this is basically a registration form. And then we also took on the ideas from the last call about the solidarity buttons, where we have now ready buttons which we basically can print out and put on our t-shirts, our sweatshirts when we are on fasting. And then what we also worked on is basically a communication guide or helping pages where we can think about how can we communicate about this fasting, because since it's an internal practice, it's get visible when we talk about it or when we communicate about it. So we thought about how can we communicate our fasting, and we made a document for this. And in this as well is down, like a bit further down, some things about how to communicate it in social media and what can we do about it. And then we also have one document which is basically about the ideas we collected the last time in the Zoom call here about like how can we organize with each other, what forms of action or protests or other organization forms we can do. We listed them there to give some inspiration, and there's also some other things, and maybe just it will be worked out further as more ideas we get. We will continue to work on it, but you can see this as a basis of inspiration, or like if you have questions how to do things. And yeah, we can continue to work it out together. Yeah, I think that's basically it for the link tree. Generally, just I think it helps to talk about it. And I think also that the campaign spreads and gets bigger is dependent on us communicating about what we are doing, and this link tree should support us all in this. Yeah, so feel free to use it.
I was muted. Thank you, Ben. Thank you so much. And I would just want to honor our media team and our campaign team, Ben, Ruby, Malcha, and Meda, and Josh also, and everyone who's, we want your feedback. We want, as we go, whatever we do, it's like, it's to create community. And if you have feedback for us to improve something, that's welcome. So, and actually, if you want to come in and help build the campaign and add to it, and you have skills to offer, that's also super, super valuable. So just wanting to let you know that this is a community movement and you're part of creating it, and we are creating it. And it's up to us how far we reach and how much we also intertwine it with other movements that are happening and co-weave it, right? So that's just an invitation to really co-create. And that's the platform we're starting with, that we have created, and it will develop and improve over the time. So thank you. And I would wish to invite you all now into a 10-minute, more or less, breakout room in groups of 3, where we invite you to share, and I put it in the chat, if you want, briefly, what identities do you hold and where are you in the world? But more importantly, what moves you to be here, and what way do you participate in fast today? And how do you feel, or where does it take you doing that?
Amazing. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you
Welcome.
for taking the time, for sharing your wisdom and yourself, empowering each other. Thank you. Empowering us.
Yeah, and as you return, just inviting you to share in the chat one sentence. I fast because, and just write the essence of what you touched in yourself, just to share it. What does it mean to you? Let's just take a minute for that. One sentence that's true to your heart, to your truth. Because I don't want to be
Be numb.
numb. feel in real time with Gazans. Bye, Diana. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
For peace, love, dignity, equality, freedom.
To awaken myself and to gain courage and clarity. To affirm the connections between Gaza, the West Bank, and all who suffers between the river and the sea. Because I cannot look away, do not want to look away to any degree.
To feel the pain and solidarity.
Yes, I fast to leave a better world for my children. I don't want to be indifferent to pain. Because I don't want to look away to. Thank you. Thank you, Madalena. Because I don't want to be indifferent to pain. Carmela, thank you.
Feel my soul take part, the part that emphasizes, that is connected to all, that is love and that sends love out to every soul.
Thank you, Valentina. Jahira, all of you.
Yeah, just as we read, just to allow that to touch us as a reflection of ourselves. I'm fasting from negativity and hopelessness. Yeah. Loving sense of connection. Or because I want to become more connected to the atrocities and to share pain and hope. Yeah. Yeah. Because I want to become more connected. Yeah. Yeah, so just presencing all these different hearts, that voices that are maybe voices of ourselves. And honoring each one that chooses this way, of many ways, but that chooses to. And yeah, just wanting to really deeply honor all of you who are here with us. And before we move to the next part, which you're very welcome to stay with us, where we hear from Linda how is she taking it a step further into her community and inspire us. And we'll have another short breakout where you can share about your vision or what you're already doing. And then we'll collect that together and collect ways into one document where you can put what you're planning or what you're doing in, and then you can also connect and see what each other are doing. So before we go there, I want to invite you first to join our Telegram group, Mondays for Gaza, if you haven't. And I will now share it here in the group. So if you haven't, please, you're welcome to join. And also I wanna inspire you with 3 action points. And you don't have to take any of them. This is for the ones who might drop off now. But this is just letting you know that you being here and fasting is already so much to really show up in solidarity and in care. And if you want to take it, a little bit further and support the campaign with an easy step, you can do that in 3 ways. For example, that I posted, which is definitely come next Monday, maybe bring another person and put yourself on the map that you find in the link tree. And maybe you can post it again, Malcha. Just put yourself on the map and write, why are you joining? And just that there's already more than 150 people that express the solidarity, and also from where in the world that we can see this global movement and where we are, and it can strengthen each other, and we can like each other, and we can write each other there. So that's something you can do. And also, if you want to take it a little step further and be courageous, we have a description how you can take a short video of yourself. I am David, and I'm here and I'm choosing to fast because. And just to record that, there's a short description how you can do that and where you can upload it. And so we can show you as a voice of many that might inspire, because you might have, your heart might speak a language that reaches someone that's unique. So yeah, I think the link tree is enough there because it's all in there. So yeah, for those of you who choose to drop out here, just big thank you, and hope to see you next Monday. And I wish you a meaningful way to spend this day in the way you chose to fast and be part of it. And maybe you want to take a moment to reflect also during the day where it takes you and why is it meaningful for you. And yeah, join us in the Telegram group. So thank you. Big love. And Ben, you want to add something to that before we move on?
You just talked about making a video. What we are actually gonna do now is you don't even have to take a whole video on your own. In the link tree, you will also find descriptions of just recording one sentence, and we will put them then in a bigger video with many one-sentence statements to each other. So you also don't have to worry about making an own video. There will be, I will also post the registration form for this now here in. And you can, if you want to take part in a collective statement from many persons in one video, feel free to register in it.
Thank you, Tiffany Habibti, for your work. Before you leave, I also want to honor you and everything you continue to do and your continuous love and faith in the movement and in us and empowering us all the time. Thank you, dear.
Yeah, so you're welcome to stay on for the next part for about the next 20 minutes. So for the next 5 minutes, I want to invite Linda from Augsburg to just share with us as an example of where we can take it in our own community and what might just surprisingly occur to us where we're taking when we say, yes, I want to do something, and how life will might guide us to where's our place in it. And Jawahir here, you want to share something before? Yeah? Is it?
First of all, thank you so much, everyone. MashaAllah, Allah will help us and through this. I want to share. If I want to add up to the folks in United States or like anywhere to contact their senators, their congressmen and women. That's what we're doing here too. We send them a message. I'm doing a hunger strike for this and this. So in every action, I'm a Palestinian activist in the U.S. too. But in every actions we do, we don't just do it on our own. Like we have to videotape it, we have to share it to let strength and power to other people. So this is I just want to add up this. I know you guys. I was just in here because my friend Elizabeth from Christian for Ceasefire, she sent me an invitation, and I really am proud of you. Thank you so much, and inshallah we will reach our goal, and we'll be able to do this. But I just want to add this, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing this. And we are with you, we are with Gaza, we are against the genocide, against the starvation, against anything is despite your color, your gender, your religion. We're against it. We have to be equal, and we have to be free. And we are, as here in Atlanta group, we do a multi-faith coalition. We go the first of each month, Christians, Jewish, Muslims, non-Muslim, atheists, whatever. We take a walk in the park for 2.5 miles, and we're holding signs. And we have a big sign holding is the sign, and it says "Free the hostage." And we get a lot of because we're trying to create awareness about what's going on. It's not just about the Palestinians; it's about a humanity, and we all have the right to live equally. So I just want to encourage people to call their folks, their their mayors, whatever they are, just to send them and to be as, hey, we're doing this for humanity. Could you stand up with us? Thank you so much.
شكرا شكرا جواهر حبيبتي، بشرفنا وجودك معنا، بشرفنا كل إشي أنت بتعمليه وصوتك الحر. Thank you. It's an honor to have you, Jawahir, to hear you. Thank you for your activism. It's such an honor, love, to be partners with you, to be in connection with you, to have your voice, to have you with us. We see you. And it is also for us to tell you, you have a whole community also backing you up now. They're also getting to know you and getting to support you. And we will be in touch today for sure, me and you. We just wrote you now on the chat for your contacts. But Habibti, again, I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for answering the call, for connecting, and for speaking up. Thank you for taking this moment to actually come and to speak. We honor you when we are with you. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you so
Thank you.
And
Just want to make sure you saw Dan's message.
yeah, I just want to acknowledge what I just read from Dan. As we're here together, he just writes that that a friend of his father just was being shot by Israeli soldiers.
The video
Yes.
today, like some of you know, it's Hanin is dead.
Oh, and Jen?
Yeah, it said he was shot yesterday with the food distribution.
Oh,
Then he was in the hospital, and today I spoke to her today. Uh, he was in hospital, but this afternoon he was died.
wow. Haneen is such a dear activist who really suffered so much in Gaza and left just a few years ago to Portugal, a beautiful woman of a prayer and a singer of healing. It came out and started activism immediately with Aidan, with Tamara, and extended from there. And her family has been in suffering all this time. And it's time, thank you for bringing it up then, to send her prayers, but not only prayers, but to see how can we support our community, this suffering, how can we equandolence, how can we hold and comfort and name, and maybe we can share actually Haneen's contacts or media, just for people, I don't know if this is even possible, just for us to send her the message and to support her and to see what can we do for her as one of our activists, as one that is also doing the work whilst grieving the loss and the genocide that is taking place and affecting her own personal, her own father, her own family. And yeah, then Habibi, shukran. Suli, shukran for holding the community everywhere. Wow, such sad news.
Yeah, just wanting to presence that now we hear the news, but in the same time, each moment there are news that we don't hear,
Exactly.
and people that lose their loved ones.
Yeah.
As we speak, as we walk, as we sit in our dinner table. So let us not forget any moment. Yeah, so as we presence to that, I feel it's a good moment to bring in Linda to see, yes, we can do a lot, and to just share with her, with us, her, what are you doing, and what is in your power to impact, to change this.
Very much for the possibility to be here today, this evening. I'm Linda from Regensburg in Germany, and I want to talk about the campaign Names of Gaza that I organized with two of my flatmates, a month ago. It was an event that took part on the 2nd of August, and the idea behind it was quite simple. we just built up a tent in one of the central places in our town in Regensburg, and where a lot of people are passing this square every day. So there's a lot of human traffic, and we just read the names of people that were killed in Gaza. We started at 8 a.m. in the morning and continued doing this for 12 hours until 8 p.m. in the evening. And I had the idea not on my own, so I was inspired by people in the Netherlands. I have seen this on social media. I just scrolled through Instagram and saw this protest and thought, it feels good to me. It feels like a nice thing to reproduce and to a good possibility to do something on my own. So I asked just two friends if they want to organize this with me. We just Googled the list of the names of the people. You can just find it on the internet. It's quite easy to find. There are about like 66,000 names on this list up to now, and it's growing every day, as you know. And we just created a Google sheet and spreaded it in different political groups here in our city, and asked people if they want to put in their names into the Google sheet for a reading slot of 15 minutes. So we divided the day into different slots of each 15 minutes, and people could fill in their names and just said, okay, I will be there at, for example, 3 p.m. and then read the names for 15 minutes or as long as they wanted to do. And about 20 people committed themselves before the day who filled in their names, but which was very surprising, but also very nice for us. During the day, lots of people passed by and they decided spontaneously that they want to join us. They were like, wow, we love what you're doing. It's quite horrible, but it feels good and it feels right to do that. So they came up to us, they asked us, hey, is it possible to read too and to join you? And so in the end, there were like 50 different people who were reading the names throughout the day. And at the end of the day, we spoke out about like 6,000 names of different peoples with different stories and backgrounds, and with a life that had been killed in Gaza. And one thing that we didn't intend, but which was, I think, for us the best and the most surprising in the end, that some people, like, they didn't just come to read, they stayed with us, they stayed next to our tent on the square, and some people sat there for like 10 hours, and the people were talking to each other. They got to know each other, and these were people who haven't met before, and who just came together by participating in this action. And I think this is the best thing that this action created for us. Like, it's a horrible thing to do, like a horrible thing to hear 12 hours straight the names of dead people, and these people don't live anymore, but throughout all this pain, I think we created something good. And some of these people got to know each other, they connected, they exchanged numbers or something, and some of them are participating in a weekly action now that is called pot banging for Gaza. We are sitting every Thursday at 6 p.m. at the train station in Regensburg and raising awareness for Gaza. And this is something that followed after the Names of Gaza event, and further actions are planned. And yeah, I think this is all what I can tell you about. If you have any questions, yeah, please ask. That's from me for now.
Wow.
Maybe actions, questions we won't take now. Maybe people can write you privately, you can exchange, but maybe just taking a moment of honoring this,
Yes.
what can
Yes.
come
Yes. Thank you.
if
Thank
we
you.
choose to take a step in the direction of our heart and soul,
Yes.
and what can come, because it will be felt and people can connect, and then we don't know where it might even lead us, but it will lead in the right direction.
Yes.
And it will connect. And this is, in a way, for me, this is leadership.
Yes. Thank you. What an honor, Linda. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Empowering and inspiring to really see that again, what David just said. Such an honor to hear you. I was listening and telling him, yeah, how empowering it is and inspiring and healing it is to see when we also bring the truth out and lead by heart, we are followed and people come together and we name things truthfully to everybody. And yeah, such an honor. Thank you.
Yeah, so if you're willing, then people can write you a private message if you're willing. So you can stay connected. And also, I will post a document soon where you can also put your contact if people want to talk to you, get inspired. How did you do that? How did you start? Can you, can I copy what you do because it touches me and I want to bring it? And this is the document, what it's for, which I will share soon. But as a next step, I would like to give you all the opportunity to share with each other, what are you already doing or what do you want to do? So I have a few questions, because this group really, it's that you're here means for us that you're willing to take it further and you're willing to take some kind of leadership. And some of you already do that, and some of you now want to do that. And this is the community to get support and inspire each other. And so I have 3 questions for you in the chat, and I'm going to open breakout rooms, and each you will have 3 minutes to just share with each other, what do I already do or did and create as part of this campaign, bring it to this campaign, and how is it going? Like just Linda just did. And what's my plan to take it forward, and what support do I might need from this community? And yeah, just reading the gratitude towards you, just
Yeah.
acknowledging that that's in the chat. That's coming in the chat, Linda. Thank you.
Yes.
And yeah, so before you leave, if you need to leave now, before you leave, just for me, I will now put in the chat also that you can already join that, which is the networking group. And in the networking group, I will also paste and add the document that you can add yourself to, right? So I'm opening the breakout rooms now for you to have 2.5, 3 minutes each to answer these questions for yourself and share with each other. And then we'll come together for a last moment to put that together into the document, to start the document together, to kick off the decentralized way that we want to start organizing ourselves and inspiring each other. We have it's going to be another 15 minutes, I think, that 10 minutes of breakout and then 5 minutes of closing. So if you have that time, I'm looking forward to see you in a moment.
Very inspiring.
If you don't have that time, here's the document already. Welcome for those who just joined, Ingrid.
David, I have to go. I'm sorry.
Habibi.
Habibi.
Good to see you
Shukran.
everyone.
Thank you, Suli. Thank you so much, Habibi. What
Thank
an honor, Habibi. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye.
you. Bye bye.
Bye,
Bye,
dear.
love. Bye. Happy days.
There are two rooms with just one person. Is there someone who would like to be in a room who is not in one? I'll go to room 7 just to catch up with Evan and she's there alone. If there's anyone else going, then
I moved her to room 1, so maybe you can
yeah.
join room 1.
Mm. Mm. Thank you so much, Linda. Actually, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What did you do with the pronunciation of the names in terms of teaching people?
Yeah, this was something we were afraid of, but we decided to communicate to the people. It's okay if you mispronounce something because yeah, we're not mother tongue Arabic speaking people, and we will not become this in like 2 or 3 days. So it's okay for us if we mispronounce something, and the most important thing is that we try it and that we decide to speak and not to stay silent at all. So yeah, but many people were afraid of this, and some people decided not to read because of this, but yeah, it was okay for us too.
Well, mm.
Absolutely. We wanted to check if we're already like Linda, if you're already working together with Ben and Rovi, that we also show your work, and maybe there's a ways that you what you do, we can show it more,
Yeah,
and we can
but
inspire through it.
partner with you to see how can we also bring the community in togetherness, what you are doing.
Yeah, I already talked to both of them, like Ruby and Ben, and we are connected, and I think we will, yeah, create something together maybe in the future.
Amazing. Thank you, dear, for all. Ruby, thank you, love, for all you do. Shukran, Habibti.
Yeah, and it would be wonderful to have on the knowledge base a write up that like you shared of how to put this on, because I think
So I will. Can you open that document that I shared?
um,
Maybe you can start putting something in there so people have like be an example of it. And there's also another document in the link tree where people can share, but they can only share with us. They can't see. And this document is really for people to share and be seen by each other, and be able to contact each other. And that's the intention of that document that Josh created. And we need to figure out this week where we can take it forward, that it will stay organized, and if more people join, it will not lose kind of oversight. Something actually, it's a question that I want to already put here in the team, that how we can collect people's initiatives, not through the bottleneck of us, but actually to give a platform for them to see each other and approach each other, say like, wow, I see you doing that. I'm inspired. How did you do it? Or can I join? Or do you have material you can send me that I can use what you already created? So in a way, that's the vision of that document.
Yeah.
We're exploring how that works and how people will
I think this
use
is
it.
the most thing that encourages people, you know, to see the doing of other people and to be like in this touch of like, so what's happening? What can be done? How can I do? And to just be encouraged by it and to be received. I think this is the power that, yeah, this is how we empower people to name them, honor them, and see how do we, and to say how do we come together, or like, yeah, if you want my wisdom or my knowledge.
And then one thing we can do, for example, and maybe next or the call after the next call, we can use some of the time, like the second part of the call, we can use it for small groups where people that want to share and connect through their project, they can find each other, and then they can take it further.
Exactly.
So, yeah. How do we support community organizing that's effective and empowering?
Yes. Yeah, and where they continue to feel supported, you know, all the time, seen.
And then they can link us and
Yeah.
tag us, and we can amplify them again. And
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
that's how do we build that movement together? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's smiling Ruby. What's happening?
She's
I
yeah.
just told Linda that she could make a logo and then we could add it to the website and that we can explain the organization more so that people can get inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Actually, we thought that we have on the website, if we can include a section of partners
Yes.
and then have their
Yeah,
logo.
Good.
Yeah.
Right.
We already
So it can be going on there, everything that people come up with. And,
Yeah.
you know, if they have any internet presentation of it, then we just edit
Yeah.
and then that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like the document for the in
Like it's also
process.
for them to see that when they come, we also name them. They are also seen for their work, initiatives, their knowledge. So people of different fields can also know, oh, so May is doing that, David is doing that. Oh, when we want someone to talk, then Melcha is doing that. So this will also empower us knowing what we each is doing and how to reach out to each other. So it's also somewhat empowering them through getting them to be known for their work and what they do. Like again, that we're not doing it for Gaza, we are doing it for us, for each other, for oneself. Like it's a joint thing.
we have a community section where we can display whatever people are doing. Just need them to send it to us.
Yeah. Yeah. So now we through these documents, the Google.
So you think we're just wondering whether how much there's value in this Google Doc, because if they first send it to us, then we need to do the work to put it out. And I think at certain stage when they have something already built, that's possible. But if they're still in the process of building it, it might be helpful to see each other and to connect more. That's what the Google
So
Doc is
maybe
for.
we prepare them also a Zoom meeting. We say there will be a Zoom meeting on a different day, not Monday, for the ones who are organizing and want more wisdom, want to prepare together. We say, so there is this meeting, whoever
That's a
is
good
in
idea.
it,
Yeah.
please come and
Yep.
let's sit and see how can we collaborate in bringing your idea.
Yeah, but also just to
And we'll
encourage
have to
them,
be there.
to do meetings with each other.
Exactly.
Like,
So we don't have to be there. We just say that there will be this meeting. Please come if you are.
or they just do their own meetings.
Yeah, but we have to
I
mention
can
it.
see you
Yeah,
organize it.
somebody actually take the responsibility.
Huh?
We should organize.
It sounds like a very good idea and also like something we need to organize a lot more. We need to put in some more work.
Yeah, I think the more we can just encourage self-organization is going to be. So maybe in the networking group, we're going to just create a.
Yeah, there needs
Yeah,
to be the glue.
so maybe we organize something in the networking group where we say, where we like create a document where people can, well, maybe that document can be it and can be developed into into some kind of more committed, like
Yeah, but someone needs to facilitate the meeting. Someone needs to be there, at least one.
Telegram.
Doesn't have to be me
In
and
Telegram, we can just
Malcolm,
we can
maybe if
just
she holds these meetings,
Yeah.
facilitate these meetings.
yeah, beautiful, Malka.
I mean,
Yeah, I think it's a very good thing. Then
Maybe
you
John
hold it.
and I could or something. I wouldn't do it myself, but get a Palestinian.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
this is how you get
Yeah, exactly.
together, always together.
Yeah. Also, I think Kaisa maybe will come into it as well.
Yeah, but Java here is also Palestinian and
Yeah.
Jewish, and that's good to
No,
know.
it's, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
actually
both.
we need a network of people
Okay, I'll bring people.
in the world. By the way, what's
How
the
much time did
we're
we
bringing people
plan?
back?
Yeah, yeah. I'm wondering. I think we went. I think 2 more minutes. No, my belly says 2 more minutes. Are you eating or fasting or curious? Yeah,
I tried.
right.
But honestly, I didn't. And yes, I had one meal in the evening because I was so.
But
because
it's
I'm not
today.
feeling.
Ah, yeah, right. It's already evening.
Fast today until
It's already
8.
evening.
It's already the evening for you. We are in a different
Yes.
time zone.
Good.
It's like 9 p.m. So I did fast until like 6 or 7 or so,
Wow.
but I was depressed at some point that I thought I don't need to finish it.
Well, good that you take care of yourself and not your babies.
Thank you.
No. This is exactly it. Like
Actually, this is how
no
fasting is built, that you fasted from sunrise to sunset, because this is how much the body can also take in a good balanced way off. So
Thank you for not making me feel so bad. You've been
no.
fasting. You've not been eating for 85 days.
Yeah,
and
but
can't
I
believe
fast
it
because I
anymore.
want people to eat, not I don't want people to starve. I want you to eat. This is why I fast. Huh. No, my love, enjoy. I cannot wait to eat. I'm already telling everybody who is looking around me that the moment I start eating, I'm gonna remind them of the food that I liked, so they repeat it again for me. We were just now in a retreat and they made like the best food, the freshiest food. I was like, next time I come, I'm not on a hunger strike, cook and feed me. So my plan. Hello, everyone.
come back.
Talking about food to the body and food to the soul. Thank you so much. Mm. Yeah. Thank you.
So we hope you had. Oh, more people are coming. Welcome back. We hope you
Wow.
had a meaningful exchange, and we want to offer you to just take the next 3 minutes to use this to do 2 things. Join our networking group if you want, which I posted in the chat, and also go to this document because we are the ones who are starting this document and it's a work in progress, right? So this document is a working document for us to show what we do and connect in it and say what we need. And then when something happens and comes out of it, you can send it to us and we will also, or you can post it and we will link it. And also, just we said to Linda, her initiative, we'll put it on our website. So whatever is the concrete thing that comes also and that you do, we want to know about it and show you that you do, and people can be inspired and connect with you.
Yes.
But for now, just take a minute to look at the document, maybe at least, and start looking at it, even if you don't fully fill it out now, but just take a look at it for a moment. And join our WhatsApp group, because there we will also post the document, and there will be the place where we will continue organizing ourselves, the ones who want to take it further. And even if you don't know exactly what it is, if you feel that calling, come. And maybe you will join something that someone's already doing with an hour a week or whatever you have. So how do I join? The WhatsApp group, I posted the link to it, so you just click on it and it should take you there. Or if you can't, if it doesn't work, then just write to me personally. I'll send it to you again. So maybe actually we don't fill out the document this moment, but really we want to encourage you to, as we're already a bit late on time, to join the WhatsApp group. And we have another 2 action points that we want to encourage you to walk away from, which is join the first one is join the WhatsApp group, and second of it, fill in your project and also read what are the things other people are doing and what are the requests there and what inspires you and how you can support them.
Yes.
So that's what we would invite you to do in the next days. Maybe today already you take half an hour for that, in order to start this movement of organizing and networking, and so that people that join can come into it. And there's already actions that they can be inspired, and they see the document and they know how to join it.
And also to know how to connect with each of you. Like if somebody is looking for a wisdom or knowledge or someone to facilitate something or someone to bring a certain thing. And through building this, people will get to know what, who can I connect to? Where are they located? Who's closer to me? What is happening to them? And this also puts us in empowering each other and the community in our work and in our spaces and wherever we are, to really name the knowledge and the wisdom of each other and allow the people who are in this field to find each other, to know, to have it ease of like, oh, okay, so Ingrid is doing this and that, so this is exactly what I want. Or Carmelo or Myra or whoever, like, oh my gosh, so I want this conversation, then I go to this, or this project, so I go to that. And this way, people get to see the power of the community and what each of us is actually able of doing, and how can they join, whether in support or connection or partnership. How can they come also in supporting what you are doing? So yeah.
So May and David, I'm going to jump in and ask you to please get back on the road, because we are very excited to have you speak to us tonight in Philadelphia, and I want to make sure that you get here in time.
Yes.
So,
We will.
Well, thank you.
Let's take a moment to honor who made it through all this 1 hour and 45 minutes,
Yes.
50 minutes, staying on, just honoring you to,
Yes.
you know,
Thank you.
yeah, it's a deep, 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 deep honor to walk with you and feel your commitment.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, and thank you, Malcha, and everyone, and looking forward to see everyone we are coming to see and to hug you and be with you personally. Thank you so much. Such honor to see how the community and how we continue to be held and seen and come in togetherness, even across borders and laws that says Palestinians cannot come. And here we are. Life continues to bring us together, to empower us, to see us, to honor us. So thank you so much. And may you know that you are honored, you are seen, and may we all be named as the people that it shows the truth, and it brought only the truth to the kids in Gaza, to the hostages, to all of the Palestinians, all of the Israelis, and all of our humanity, no matter where we are and no matter who we are. So thank you. We honor you and we stand with you. And I'm so proud to see our elders with the young generation, the wisdom, the power coming together from all over the globe. We hear Linda from Germany and we meet here in America, and it's like fascinating to see in Finland. And it's so fascinating to see how love, the power of love and the power of community. This is our freedom. This is our global liberation. So thank you. All honor to you. And please take care of yourselves. Shukran. Thank you so much, Philadelphia Peace Camp. You are amazing. We see you. We honor you. It's good to see how you continue to grow in number. I noticed you started at 3 and then 4 and then 5 and then 7. And it's so good to see how you hold it at home I don't know, I think it's someone's home. So thank you for such a home. Thank you for such abundance, for sharing the beauty and allowing the space, all of you. Thank you, loves. Habibi and Myra and Evelyn,
Carmelo,
our souls. Carmelo, my gosh,
Kaiza,
Samah, hopefully I'll see you. And
Baraika.
Maria, Ruvi, Jahida, Ben, love, Deborah, I think, yeah, Deborah. Thank you. And Linda
Ingrid.
again. Thank you, dear Shifra.
Welcome.
Wow. Thank you, guys. And we see you soon. And we're with you.
Thank